Peace, peace. What's good, y'all? It's been a little minute since I've been on here, but Spirit has been basically um urging me to do a live for a minute now, for at least 3 or 4 days. But I kind of been waiting for the right moment to do it, so here I am. Now, this gonna be one of them live streams for y'all for y'all that's been around. This gonna be one of them live streams. I really ain't got nothing legit or matter of fact, I ain't gonna say legit. I ain't got nothing specific to talk about, but there is some things that I'm gonna air out right here, right now. So just stay tuned and have an open mind. So very first thing that I want to talk about is I've been noticing that there is a pretty much everything that they do in this system. Hold up. Everything that they do in this physical world or this matrix is all really spiritual. You see, you have to understand that when there is something going on in the physical plane, there's something going on in the spiritual plane. You see what I'm saying? So it might not be exactly what's going on in the physical plane. Like, for instance, the election. Each and every time there's an election, you have to understand that when there's an election here in America, there's something going on in the spiritual plane. And it might be something similar to that. You see what I'm saying? Like, it might be another chair or something that's opened up, that's being that's it's basically open for the next person to try to go in there and to grab that seat. So this whole election and all the elections that happened in the past, all of those were spiritual things, family. Spiritual things. This is the reason why if you do your research, they tell you that in order to be a president, you have to be a part of a specific bloodline. You see what I'm saying? Everybody that was the president was related some way, somehow. You see what I'm saying? So that tells you right there that it's something going on as far as with a particular family that's that's um trading turns, basically being in charge, being the face. You see what I'm saying? That's all the president is. You see, so it's a representation of what's going on in the spirit plane. You see what I'm saying? So this election that's going on right now, this is like the biggest one because it's the last one. You see, is is very important. Not necessarily, not the physical essence of it, but the spiritual essence. You see, because it's been rumors that basically Donald Trump was cheated out of winning that second term. We all know that that's something that was major. It was all over the news. They was doing all kinds of things, to try to um make that clear that yeah, Biden and them cheated. They stole the election. They rigged the election. They did this and they did that. You got to understand that that happened for real in the spirit plane. You see what I'm saying? That really happened. You see what I'm saying? A particular individual was cheated out of basically his turn or his birthright or whatever you want to call it. You see, by particular individuals. You see what I'm saying? By the other side. You see, and that's what they showing you in this election. You see, it's basically a reenactment of what already happened. See, that's a better way to say it. Everything that they show you that's like major, that's all over the news and stuff like that, it's a reenactment of something that already happened. Because what happens in the physical plane is nothing more than just the fragments of something that already happened in the mental plane. You see what I'm saying? And it trembles down. And everything that happens down here is nothing more than a reenactment of something that already happened. You see what I'm saying? So that's how you kind of got to have your mindset with this matrix. You got to be right there in the middle, and you got to know that this is representing something that already happened here. So if you understand what happened here, then everything that's here, you'll kind of know, you'll kind of know the storyline. You see what I'm saying? If you can understand what I'm telling you, you can kind of understand, you can kind of predict the timeline. You can predict what's going to happen based upon the things that you're pulling from the spirit. You see, some people might not be as good as this as others, but everybody can do it if you got a soul. You can tap into the spirit and you can grab things. You can meditate on certain stuff. And the main thing that I say, and this is kind of going off topic, but I just want to put this out here because this will help a lot of people. The main thing that I tell people is trust what's coming to you. You see what I'm saying? Trust what's coming to you. Trust the different variants or the different ideas or philosophies on the things that you're meditating on. Just because it's not exactly what so and so said, don't mean that it's not true. You see what I'm saying? This is the reason why people why they always say think outside of the box, or you know what I'm saying, they have these different terms, is because a lot of people for some reason they believe that if my shit or if what I believe in is not aligned to what this person believe in, because this person have all these followers and all these views and this and this and that, this gotta be right. You see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just believe what this person said. No. You see what I'm saying? This is the reason why people can't really predict and can't see, future timelines and things of this nature, is because you basing your shit off of what somebody else is telling you. That's somebody else's creation, man. Everything is a creation, man. Everything. Everything is a creation. Everything is a creation. Everything that's happened here is a collective creation. But see, the problem is a group of individuals figured out how to manipulate the collective. You see what I'm saying? They figured out how to manipulate the collective to make the collective create what they desire. You see? And that's what's going on. You see, that's what's happening. So don't give too much of your energy to the physical, to what's going on in this spiritual plane. What are you trying to create? Do you want to be sovereign? Do you want to be truly free? Or do you want to continue having the illusion of being free? You see what I'm saying? Do you want to live a life that's based upon life and living? Or do you want to live a life that's based upon materialism and how much you accomplished in the physical life, in the physical world? You see what I'm saying? What do you wanna create? That's what you need to be putting your energy towards. Put your energy towards sovereignty. You see what I'm saying? Don't put your energy towards voting for Donald Trump or voting for Kamala Harris. Don't put your energy towards that. What do you want to manifest? What do you want to create? You see what I'm saying? Do you want to continue being a top shelf slave? You see what I'm saying? A top shelf slave. You want to continue being a halfway slave or however you want to call it, you want to continue being that? Or do you want to be free? Do you want to provide for yourself? You see what I'm saying? That's where you put your energy towards. Put your energy towards that. Don't put your energy towards no physical man or woman. Don't do it. You see what I'm saying? Because when you go that route, you it's like I said 1,000 times, you basically you got a big ass book in front of you with a bunch of pages, and they like, all right, you can choose whatever the fuck you want, but you got to take it out of this book. Like, you can pick whatever you want. You got the choice. You're free to choose, but it's just you got to pick from this book. You see what I'm saying? That's what you doing when you going towards when you saying, I'm gonna vote for Donald Trump because Donald Trump going, you know what I'm saying? He gonna do this and he gonna do that and he gonna do that. Or you can't be going around saying, I'm gonna vote for Kamala Harris because Kamala Harris gonna do this or she gonna do that. She gonna do that. Nah, fam. You voting for energies. That's what you voting for. So put your energy towards what you want to create. You see what I'm saying? Put your energy towards what you want to create. Forget about the whole system. Forget about voting. Forget about that. You see what I'm saying? Do you want to continue working hard so you can get yourself this and get yourself that? Or do you want to live in a world to where you can literally just think about what you want and you can create it? You see what I'm saying? That's what you got to be on. That's the energy you got to be on, family. You see what I'm saying? That's the mindset you got to have in these coming times. You see? So, don't put your energy towards this election. You see what I'm saying? Because giving your energy to the election is giving your energy to the system. You're giving your system, you basically still giving your soul or your power to the system. I'm not, I don't care. Because I know that whole shit ain't got nothing to do with me. It don't matter who win. It don't matter if Donald Trump win. It don't matter if Kamala Harris win. Because that ain't got nothing to do with me. You see what I'm saying? I already won. What about you? You see what I'm saying? I already won. What about you? Forget about the system. Forget about it. You see? So, now let me talk about this. This is a whole different topic. But I wanted to speak about this because I've been thinking about this for a couple of days. Damn, I forgot what I was about to say. Um, oh, okay, that's what I was saying. Um, it's almost like this whole, and I get tired of talking about this, but you know, my spirit be always just having it. It's almost like the women is taking over or trying to take over the so-called, I'm gonna say culture, because that's what so-called black people like to call it, the culture. In my honest opinion, man, if you go towards this direction, if you go towards them instead of going towards freedom, you're gonna live in a world to where the world is influenced by two types of women, and they all gonna be overly sexualized. Understand that. But you're gonna have the ones that's trying to act like they the gangsters, you know what I'm saying, the killers, the street, the thugs. You see what I'm saying? And you're gonna have the overly sexualized ones. The so-called culture with so-called black people is gonna be ran by so-called black women, family. If you stay on that side with them. You see what I'm saying? Cause I just recently got a new car. And I ain't got no ox in there right now. So I just be listening to the radio. And when I'm listening to the radio, all I hear is mainly three artists all day long. And it's that Glorilla, Megan Thee Stallion, or Cardi B, or Sexy Red. But women, think about how it was 5, 6 years ago. Think about who was on the radio. You know what I'm saying? Nicki Minaj was out, but that was really it. You see what I'm saying? It's almost like women is taking over. They have taken over the damn music industry, family. And if they taking over the music industry, it's gonna be more shit that's gonna be taken over. The WNBA is gonna get ready and be bigger than the NBA. Mark my words. If you stay on this side, the WNBA is gonna be bigger than the NBA. Why? Because they got motherfuckers like Angel Reese. Look at Angel Reese and look how she's a basketball player, but she taking fucking pictures in lingerie. You see what I'm saying? With her butt cheeks hanging out. What kind of shit? What kind of shit is that? Where you ever see a basketball player taking pictures with her ass cheeks hanging out? This is what's drawing more people to watch the WNBA. Because everything is overly sexualized. I'm finna watch the WNBA just because I'm finna watch and see what these women, you see which ones is fine, which ones is cute. You see what I'm saying? And then I guarantee you they're gonna start having tighter outfits and shit. These motherfuckers gonna start wearing fucking bikinis and like how the women's football is and shit like that. You mark my words. That's the reason why they doing that. You see what I'm saying? They drawing the energy out of people, out of these out of these different men and whatnot, and they making them come over to the WNBA. Now you got more people watching the WNBA because they switching everything over to the women in the Matrix. I'm telling you, you got niggas riding down the street, with they ox cord plugged up, bumping these damn, these different songs from these different women and shit, and they fucking with this shit. You see what I'm saying? Like they rocking with it. It's niggas out there, real talk, that like I ain't no sexist type of motherfucker. Like I ain't finna sit here and say you can't listen to no female artists, but think about type of shit that Cardi B and them talk about, and even Glorilla and all them. All they talk about is just whole shit, really. Thought shit. To be a nigga riding down the street bumping that shit, bumping a female talking about doing all this, you know what I'm saying, overly sexual stuff, and you bumping that shit, you a sissy. You see what I'm saying? Like, you a sissy. You got to really see the type of niggas that's doing this too. It's always these pretty boys. You see what I'm saying? Like these, you got to see this shit for what it is, boy. The motherfuckers that stay in the Matrix, boy, you gonna be living in a world to where the roles are switched, to where women are the men and men are the women. You mark my words. In a world, hell, you mark my words. It's already happening. It's already happening. I can see it at least. Like I'm like, damn, I can real life see this shit, boy. Everybody that's on this side, boy, your ass you finna be living in a world to where it's gonna be women walking around like they the niggas, boy. They gonna be on some real life gangster shit. Like we we the ones who put shit in motion. You see what I'm saying? Mark my words. If you get stuck, if you end up, being another thing you gotta realize about these celebrities. I made a TikTok about this yesterday. These celebrities, they all have something that's called a net worth, and not just celebrities, but multimillionaire business people, people who own these Fortune 500 companies and whatnot. They have something that's called a net worth, and you'll look million, or their net worth might be 12 million. You see what I'm saying? Or their net worth might be 2.5 billion. You see what I'm saying? Or something like that. This is like these celebrities, because one thing you gotta understand is these celebrities are created characters. You see what I'm saying? They not most of them are not real people. You see what I'm saying? So when you see somebody like, say for instance, Jay-Z, who has a net worth of 2.5 billion, that's like saying that his star have 2.5 worth of energy. You see what I'm saying? So he really don't have money. These people don't have money, family. They don't money don't exist with them. 2.5 billion is how much he can go into, like how much he can spend. You see what I'm saying? I can spend 2.5 worth of so-called US dollar. You see what I'm saying? That's how much so-called energy I have. 2.5 billion. You see what I'm saying? So I can, that's how much I have. Like, I don't have that much money, but that's how much I'm worth. If you take my energy and you compare it to the US dollar, that's how much I have. You see what I'm saying? So in actuality, if you lived by the code of the galaxy instead of the code of America, most of us have way more energy than them. You see what I'm saying? Because we got souls. You see what I'm saying? Really. So think about people who have souls and they sell their soul for fame and fortune. Your soul might really be worth infinite. It's not you can't even put you can't even put a US dollar amount to it. You see what I'm saying? But the devil gonna say, okay, look, I'll give you 2.5 billion worth of in US dollar for your soul. I mean, that's infinite money here on earth, but you just gave your soul away. You see what I'm saying? Your soul is worth so much more. Because soon everything is gonna be spiritual. It's gonna be mental. You see what I'm saying? Heaven will be on earth soon. The spirit, the material world will not be so. It won't be nothing no more because you will literally be able to create what you want like that. You see what I'm saying? So it ain't gonna be no stores. It ain't gonna be no shit like that. Motherfuckers ain't gonna be paying or working or doing nothing. You can go wherever you want. If you find some open land that's not occupied, and you can create a house, and that's your home. You see what I'm saying? So this goes back to what I was saying at the beginning of the live. You got to be, your energy got to be going towards freedom, or whatever you want. If you like the lifestyle of, working and making money and buying stuff and doing things of that nature, if you like that, then put your energy towards it. But if you really want to be free and you really want to be sovereign, put your energy towards that. Put your energy towards a life to where you can manifest whatever you want, to where you can create whatever you want with your mental thoughts, to where you can literally just change things and alter things with your mental mind. You see what I'm saying? This is important. This is the great split. This is the end. You see what I'm saying? And either way it goes, if you win, you win. If you lose, you lose. This ain't no collective thing no more. This ain't no collective thing to where, you know what I'm saying, if we get this amount of people to think this and believe this, then this is going to happen for everybody. That's not what this is no more. This is a choose what you choose. Pick what you want. Go which route that you desire. That's where we at now. There is no more time for these particular beings to be ruling over everybody no more. That time is over with. If you want to be free, be free. If you want to be a slave, be a slave. That's all it is. You see what I'm saying? At this time, that's all it is. If you want to be free, be free. If you want to be a slave, be a slave. You see what I'm saying? Put your energy towards what you desire. I don't know about you, but I desire sovereignty. I desire prosperity. I desire abundance. I desire freedom. I don't trust no outside force, no outside man or woman. I don't trust no being that's coming to me telling me that I'm God and this is what you got to do. This is what you need to do. You see what I'm saying? I'm at a point to where I'm like, look, everything that I need is within inside of me already. It's there. You see what I'm saying? I just gotta figure out how to tap into it. Everything I need is in the collective. I'm connected to the source, right? So if I'm connected to the source, everything that's there, everything that I need is there. It's inside of me. So there shouldn't be nobody telling me what to think or how to, react. If you are a true natural person, you know right from wrong. You know what's wrong and you know what's right. You don't need nobody to tell you anything. You don't need nobody to fix anything for you. You don't need a government. You don't need a governmental. You don't need it. Because you know not to do this. Or you know not to do that. You know not to destroy this land or not to, you know what I'm saying, not to over hunt these lands or to, you know what I'm saying, or you know not to sell a substance to your people that's going to fuck their minds up or turn them crazy. Or you know not to go and touch no little kid. Not to go and force your way upon somebody. You know not to walk into somebody's house and shoot them and take all their stuff. You know not to do these things. Not because somebody told you that not to do that. It's because you know. You know. You see what I'm saying? So this is what I'm trying to get people to realize. You don't need a government when you know what's right and you know what's wrong. You can't tell me that I can't sell this out of my house, something that I created myself. You can't come and tell me that I can't do this because I need a license and I need this and I need that and I need this and I need all this different bullshit. You can't tell me I can't do this. I know I ain't doing nothing wrong. This is a creation that I put together with my own hands. It ain't nothing that's hurting nobody. It ain't doing nothing wrong. What's the problem? You ain't getting your cut out of it? Is that the problem? You can't tell me shit. You see what I'm saying? You can't tell me shit. Because I know I'm not wrong. I know I'm doing something that's not wrong, that's not hurting anybody. I know it. I know. Because I know right from wrong. So I don't need you to tell me the right way to do this. I don't need your fucking rules. You telling me I gotta buy a physical location, I gotta buy this license, and I gotta do this, and I gotta report how much I'm making to you, and all this different bullshit. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's wrong. Why are you so worried about what I'm doing and what I got, how much money I'm making, and this and that? Why are you so concerned? You see, that's where this is leading to. This is where we at right now. Where do you want to put your energy towards? This or that? You see what I'm saying? So if you already voted, then, you know, but if you haven't and you plan on voting tomorrow or some shit like that, bro, or sis, don't waste your time. Just sit down, relax. Don't waste your time. Now, for the people that have voted, or for those who are going to vote, pay attention to how they are focusing, how they're so hard, with these commercials on YouTube, the radio, you see what I'm saying, commercials on cable, to where they coming out and they telling you, hey, people can't see who you voted for, but your friends and your family can see how often you vote. So make sure you vote by November 5th. Because if you go with them, understand that they are moving to the same system that China have, to where they have that social credit score. This is why they telling you this. They telling you right now that, look, over here, if you don't participate with society, your credit score gonna be fucked. Since when do they got a voting credit score? They got a voting score. Do y'all hear this shit? They real life on there talking about, man, you gotta get your voting score up. What? A voting score? What the fuck is that? Get that voting score up, man. Mine is at a 545, if I can say so myself. What? What happens if you get a high voting score? Like, what I'm getting out of this? They gonna start coming out with perks and shit. Motherfuckers that got a voting score of 600 or higher, you don't gotta pay taxes. Like, watch. I'm telling you, motherfuckers that get caught up in they shit. If you got a voting score of 600 or higher, you don't gotta pay taxes on groceries. You get a free month of rent. You ain't gotta pay rent for 2 months. You can get a $10,000 subsidy at the end of the year. Cause you participating with society. You are a good citizen. you 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 are a good citizen. So I'm gonna give you $10,000 at the end of the year. And this is what's gonna get motherfuckers more caught up in the goddamn system. Now you're gonna have motherfuckers that's gonna be straight up bots, because it's gonna be straight magic. They're gonna say you gotta watch the news at 8 o'clock every night. If you watch the news 8 o'clock every night on Wednesday, you get points every time. And if you watch it every single night for the whole year, we gonna give you a $5,000 tax break at the end of the year. And they programming the fuck out of you every single night. Your ass is a straight fucking bot now. Because every single day you at 8 o'clock, you watching a 30-minute television program, they gonna have it to where you gotta sign in, because you know how they creating the fucking social credit cards and shit, to where you gotta scan that shit. Every time you turn the TV on, you gonna have to put your card on there. They gonna be tracking how much TV you watch, what you watch, who's watching it. And that's how they gonna get motherfuckers credit score, because that's gonna be part of the participation. Watching the news every night on Wednesday at 8 o'clock. If you clock in, if you swipe your card, and they gonna have cameras and everything so they can make sure that you watching it. Your ass is gonna be programmed to sell. It's gonna be all kinds of fucking sigil magic and shit on there. Motherfuckers gonna be bots. They gonna be sitting there like completely just zoned out. After that 30 minutes, they gonna, man, I'm a little tired. Motherfuckers, I'm telling you, man. That's what's getting ready to happen. For them. For them. Not for everybody. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? If you choose to go to hell, that's what you're going to be dealing with. It's going to be fucked up. You see what I'm saying? It's going to be fucked up. It's going to be some fucked up shit, boy. Motherfuckers ain't even going to be having kids regular no more, because everything is going to be switched. I ain't going to say the word because they'll try to flag my video. Babies ain't even going to be born the regular way no more, because everything going to be switched and backwards. Babies going to be born from fucking machines. You going to have test tube babies and it's going to be normal. You ain't even going to see regular births no more. And these fucking test tube babies is going to be straight up machines. Like, their bodies is going to be fully controlled. Like, they can hit a switch and make a motherfucker go into blackout mode. This election ain't got shit to do with me. This election ain't got a damn thing to do with me. I'm a sovereign free soul. America ain't got no ties to my soul. America ain't got no leash on my soul. America ain't got no leash on me. See what I'm saying? Like, soon as this shit is over with, I'm out of here. Whatever fucking foreign government want to try to come and take over America, or try to continue this system, or where anything of that nature, understand that you ain't got no holes, no ties, or no jurisdiction over me or mines. You see what I'm saying? So don't even try it. You might be able to control them. You see what I'm saying? You might be able to have some ties on them. But you ain't got no holes, no jurisdiction, no buns. No, you have no say over me or mines. And if motherfuckers want to stay over here on these lands, you still ain't got no jurisdiction over them. You see what I'm saying? Understand, understand, and understand that there is nothing that will take place that will cause any further hindrance or suffering on me or mine. Understand that. You see what I'm saying? Understand that. Anyways, before I get to saying too much, I appreciate y'all for coming in and listening to me. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night, and y'all take it easy, man. Chief, I'm out.